Hi guys, it's Anaya and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hey y'all, and welcome back to episode 22 of Freestyle Drawing Friday. As you can see by the title, I am going to be making a OC. This video is going to be about my process of making an OC from start to finish. If you don't know what OC is, it's basically an original character. Pretty simple, exactly how it sounds. There's not much to it, simple concept, OC, original character. So without further ado, let's get into this video. So everyone that's non-new to this channel knows that I cannot draw on a blank canvas. It's probably just one of those things that really irks my soul to do. You know what's actually funny is I did a color theory study like a day ago, and I found out the reason why I don't like drawing on white canvases. And believe it or not, there's literally a color theory explanation to my madness. And it all boils down to two simple words: color relativity. I honestly hope I'm saying that right because I probably butchered the name, but you get the gist. Color relativity literally makes it to where that certain colors look a certain way on darker colors than lighter colors. For example, I used a white canvas, so the colors are gonna look more saturated than it would if I used a gray tone. I highly suggest if you're an artist of any kind, digital or traditional, and you want to study color theory, this is a basic concept that I found out like a day ago, and it just blew my mind. So long story short, it's justified for me to not draw on a white canvas all the time. So like I explained in the beginning, I'm gonna explain a little bit about my process and how I came to draw this little OC character, which I still do not have a name for, but that's okay. However, for the sake of this video, I'm just gonna call him TV Man. So how did I think of TV Man? One day I honestly was just like, I want to mix something that is non-human and give it a little bit of personification, if you will. I made this character almost fully functional. I made him walk, express his feelings through his TV screen, and give him a little bit of character. Right now, you're kind of seeing me get his perspectives down, and it kind of confused me in the beginning of how the back end of his TV was supposed to look. This is also an older version of a TV, so it doesn't look like the new modern flat screen TVs that you be seeing now. So I kind of had to make it make sense with what I saw out of my head. So now I'm just giving TV Man these tube arms and these tube legs to make him look a little bit like a plushie. I feel like if a kid saw this on the street, they would probably be like, oh my gosh, so cool, instead of like, oh my gosh, that's scary, you know? Very much thought has went into my OC because I don't want to make him look, you know, a little bit like, what is that? I want to make him cute, appealing to the eye, kind of you feel a little bit of sympathy for him if you see him. And I'll tell you why in just a second when I get to the different types of perspectives I do with this character. But right now, you're just seeing me get everything down packed and kind of what I envisioned for the character to be. So moving on to the next pose here, this is the one that I kind of envisioned on him being a little bit, you know, sad. As you can see, I got like the TV squiggles, and it kind of shows that he's like sad, he's like crying a little bit, and his hands are up, indicating like, you know, something's really wrong with them. And then playing more into the storyline, and your character really has to like tell a story in one image. He has a little party hat on. Maybe he's sad because like the party he threw, nobody came or something like that. You never know, but the image really tells a story in that one little pose. So like I said, everything that I do is kind of intentional. I know why I made this pose, what is he doing in this pose, what created this pose. All this information is really needed to know so it can be a well thought out OC and a functional OC as well, not just one that's just stiff and standing there and you're like, oh, that's a nice character. It's really nice to know those details, that the character has a little background story based on what the character is doing in that image or in that moment. For this one, I was really kind of playing around with different designs in my head, and I'm like, oh, maybe I should add a hat to him. Maybe I should make him stand on a branch. I was really having fun with this one, I'm not gonna lie. I really love my perspectives, so this one I was like, maybe I should get like a bird's eye view perspective. This one surprisingly came really easy because I imagined how it would look from the top in my head. Now, if you want to get inspired a little bit and want to see some pictures and get inspired on how you want to make your OC, you can do that. It's perfectly fine. I look for inspiration. I looked at TVs and different styles and older looking TVs. That's what I meant to say. And I really kind of got like a grasp for what I wanted to do for this OC. And then once again, added my little spritz of personification in there as well. So I am not gonna cap to you. This one was a little difficult. You see me adjusting it much more than I should be, but that's okay. This perspective was kind of like an experimental perspective, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna eventually get it. But once I got it, I think it was pretty good. I think that I did it pretty well, and it came out perfect. Now that I have all of these perspectives in one little canvas, I'm just gonna downsize every image to fit. And of course, adding last minute details to the screens. Okay, in just a second here, we're about to go into the line art, which is the final black lines. And this part is going to be sped up a little bit, and I'm going to stop talking in 3, 2, 1. At this point, I kind of realized that I did not want to do the regular straight lines for this screen. And I decided to do the black little fuzz, and this is what I did to achieve the effect. I painted the screen white, and then I used a little dot tool to kind of make these little black splatters everywhere. And now it kind of looks like TV static. So this video is a part 1, and it just shows my process of how I make the OC, and in part 2 I'm gonna color it and show you how I choose my colors. So as this video is coming to an end, I just want to say to you guys, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for all the support on my art videos and all the love that you guys show. And this is Anaya, and I'm signing out. Peace.